Hello and welcome to Hermits Broadcasting. We're here in Richland, New Jersey to watch the St. Augustine Prep Hermits take on the Wildwood Catholic Crusaders. I'm here with Frankie Brown. We're going to give you some key tips before this game gets off to its start.
Yeah, so good to be here, Madden. Defensively for the Hermits tonight, really got to be strong. Good three-point shooters on the outside here. Riley Powell, Ryan McGrath, really their three-point guy. Really, Hermit's got to stop him. Can't really let him get open for those threes. Last time they played, Frill and Okie Byron got hurt early in that one. So after the 14-point loss last game out against this Wildwood Catholic team, Hermit's got to get off to a good start and get back into it.
Yeah, I agree. Frill and Mide both suffered injuries, and this is now a different game with Riley Powell, the transfer from Middle Township, joining the Crusaders. So I'm saying we go into this one commentating a game that these two teams have not faced against each other. It's two different teams, two different lineups. And also Nasir Ruiz, who was a main part for those Catholic Crusaders last time, suffered an ankle injury versus St. Joe's last game. So he'll be out of the lineup for today. So it'll be interesting with two different teams how this game's going to end up.
Yeah, losing that senior hurts Wildwood Catholic. Hermits do have to be better in that transition game, though. They got to limit those turnovers. Last game I called against St. Joe's really was a good game overall. Hermits were in it. They were winning for a bit, but in the end, really, turnovers really hurt them. So limiting those turnovers, even in this fast transition team, is going to be key.
Yeah, for sure.
St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted.
Welcome back. As we start to announce these lineups, the Crusaders are going to be announcing theirs first. They have junior Alex Daniels starting, senior Riley Powell, senior Tayshawn Jackson, junior Calvin Kiker, and senior Ryan McGrath. So this Crusaders team, obviously, a senior-heavy lineup going into this season.
Yeah, I mean, Hermits really looking young tonight. Got 2 seniors starting tonight, a sophomore, a freshman, and a junior. So really a good mix around for the Hermits. Thurber in his second start for the Hermits is back in the lineup. Moransky fills in that point guard position. Oki, Byron, and Friel round out that forwards, and Helfenstein's going to play at that center.
Yeah, so like I said before we went to that break, if you look at those lineups and the lineups that were at the beginning of this game, when these teams first met off in Wildwood, these are 2 different teams. I mean, different guys are starting on both sides. Hermits over there clapping again, ready to announce their team. They're going against the Crusaders.
Yeah, I mean, the Hermits tonight really just have to be cautious about the turnovers. Every possession is going to matter. This is 2 really good teams. And I think with the size deficit for the Hermits, I mean, got to really be careful. Can't really get beat inside. Got to play good outside defense. Can't allow those open shots. And those turnovers are going to be really important to limit.
I agree with Riley Powell now filling in a game where the Hermits struggled to rebound already, and Riley Powell being about 6'7", it's going to be hard for the Hermits to grab those rebounds. They need to box out. And on offense, they need to prevent Riley Powell and Alex Daniels from getting inside. When these teams get this ball inside, they score. Riley Powell posts up, he catches it, dishes it off to Alex Daniels. Both of them work very well together down low. The Hermits have to prevent them from scoring.
Yeah, I mean, offensively for the Hermits, really their main threat is Roy Friel. I mean, averaging 20.5 points a game through this season. I mean, last time did get hurt early in this one. So if he could really get going for the Hermits, I think the Hermits really have a shot tonight.
I agree. I think it's whatever team catches fire first. Riley Powell and Miyoki Byron ready to do the jump ball. It's up, and it's going to be hit by Miyoki Byron, who goes straight to Friel. It's going to go up to Thurber at the top, and they're going to slow down the offense with Luke Moransky.
Yeah, Hermits just going to take their time here.
Yeah, just figure out what this Catholic defense is doing, if they're doing anything different. That's going to be out of bounds on Luke Moransky. It's going to be going Crusaders ball. So Calvin Kiker picking up Luke Moransky right off the gate and showing that he's ready to bring some pressure. Kiker now brings up the ball. He's gonna lift this team, get into their offense, and kind of see what this Hermits defense is in now. He looks for McGrath in the 3 inside to Powell. Powell looking to make a move. That one's off the mark. Rebound Powell. Back up again. He's going to be able to get his own rebound and score on that one.
Yeah, good defense there by Friel. Really is a contested shot, but the height deficit really wasn't in the favor.
It looks like Thurber's going to look to make a move to the basket. He's going to drive. It's going to be blocked by Powell. Daniels now looking to take it down the other way. He's going to take it all the way. Swings to McGrath in the corner. Jackson now looking inside. It's going to be tipped by Friel, and Hermits are now looking.
Yeah, Friel, good read there. Has that shoulder tape on. Really not fully healed 100% yet. Still getting back into the rhythm. But yeah, nice to have him back.
Oki Byron's going to take a 3 now. That one's off the mark. Rebound Jackson. Jackson's now looking to push it. Dishes it off to Powell. Powell makes a move in the paint. That one's going to be off. He gets his offensive rebound again and misses again. So already for these Crusaders, you can tell they are hunting these rebounds. Yeah, as Powell has 2 offensive ones in the first minute and a half.
Really looking for Powell down low in that paint. Hermit's doing a pretty good job there, except for the first really play of the game. Really doing a good job limiting him down low.
Thurber's going to look to Oki Byron at the top. Oki Byron swings it back out to Friel. Friel looking to survey the defense.
Really pressing out here on Friel, not giving him any room as he's a good 3-point.
Moransky's going to try to make a move. Jackson on Thurber. Moransky looks to go the other way, hits Friel at the top. Screen by Oki Byron. Oki Byron rolls. Friel looks to take a shot, takes a pull-up mid-range. It's off the mark. Rebound Powell.
Yeah, that was a good rebound there by Powell. Got his body.
Kiker hits McGrath. He thought about the shot. Hits Daniels at the top. Daniels looks to drive in. A beautiful pass to Jackson. Jackson's able to get the lay down.
Really nice no-look pass there.
And then when these 2 teams faced off last time, if you remember, Daniels hit 4 threes. So he was hot. He was knocking them down. And obviously the Crusaders gym makes it a little bit more difficult for those teams to kind of spread the court. But Daniels was able to knock those 3s down. Helfenstein drives into the paint, gets blocked by Powell.
Yeah, nice drive there by Helfenstein. Pumped, came under, but Powell was just there
And Powell already with 2 blocks. He's really showing off that, as Kiker tries to tip that one, but he's showing off that he's big down there and he's going to make an impact. Jackson looks for Moransky. Thurber's going to let a 3 now go. That one's off, rims around. Jackson's now looking to bring this up. If you notice already so far this game, there's been 3 point guards bring the ball up for the Crusaders. Not really one guy they want taking up the court. As I said earlier in our key points, they want to play fast. They want to get to the rim. They want to get a basket. As Kiker's now looking to make a move on Thurber. Daniels keeps at the top, looks to Jackson.
Yeah, just going back to that last Hermits offensive
Kiker in the corner. He looks to put up a 3. And that one's good. What a shot by Calvin Kiker.
Yeah, really nice shot there. Going back to the last Hermits offensive possession, I mean, really good shot there by Thurber. Just couldn't get it to go. Hermits had the look. Got to try to get it in the hoop more as a timeout.
It's going to be a timeout called by Coach Paul Rodeo.
It's going to be 30 seconds. So we'll stay on here. I mean, 7-0 run here in the first 4 minutes of the game. Hermits don't have anything going so far.
No, they don't. It's going to go 7-0. Not being able to knock down that 3 was big by Calvin Kiker. Kiker not a guy that they usually see knock down those threes. More of an inside guy, going to get to the paint, going to dish it out to one of his teammates, get an assist, pick up a couple rebounds. But there, he's proven that you leave him open, he's going to let it fly, and he'll knock it down.
Yeah, Hermits looking like they're playing man, so they really got to step up on those three-point guys. Can't really allow them to get those shots off. I mean, really limiting McGrath so far, so he hasn't really had a shot. So Hermits can keep doing that. Maybe other players will just stop.
McGrath has looking to take them, though. The one on the wing there, McGrath did look to shoot it. He was thinking about letting that one fly. As Friel's going to pass into Moransky. It's going to be stolen by Kiker. Is he able to keep it in bounds? He is not. It's going to be down. Hermit's ball again. And this Crusaders team is up. Kiker is up on Moransky, trying to prevent him from even touching the ball. Interesting here, they're going to switch Powell on the Oki Byron as Helpenstein is no longer guarded by Powell, and he's now guarded by Daniels. Moransky looks, hits Thurber. Thurber looking to get into the paint, takes the layup, and it's blocked by Powell again.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, these Crusaders really showing their height is to their advantage. Almost 3 blocks here so far, 3 or 4. So Hermit's got to look for those outside shots more.
McGrath looks inside for Jackson. Looking for a lob there. Jackson unable to catch it. That one was a little bit too high. You can see the smile on Jackson and McGrath's face, as that one was maybe for LeBron. I don't think Jackson was getting up there to catch that one.
Yeah, Wakefield's in for the Hermits now. Moransky checks out.
Wakefield now bring up the ball. Kiker on him.
Wakefield, the transfer from middle.
And blocked by Powell again. So this game right now has three kids that transferred over from middle. Wakefield, Kiker, and Powell, who all eventually played on the same team. As McGrath puts up a 3. That one's good.
Yeah, nice 3 there by McGrath. We were talking about it earlier. Really can't have those 3-pointers be wide open, and he was just wide open for that one.
Wakefield in the corner. Looks to Oki Byron. Oki Byron looks to make a move, hits Friel. Friel at the top. Looks for Thurber there on the cut, back up to Wakefield.
Yeah, nice cut there by Thurber, almost had him.
Oki Byron with the screen. Wakefield makes a move, dishes it inside Oki Byron. Oki Byron with the pull-up mid-range. That one's off the mark. Rebound Daniels.
Moransky looks like he's going to check in. Not sure for who yet, though.
Kiker's looking, hits Jackson. Back up to Kiker.
Hermit's almost 5 minutes through here. A little over 5 minutes through. Still don't have a point in this one.
Jackson's going to look inside. Good job there by Oki Byron to deny Powell the ball. Jackson hits Daniels. Daniels look to shoot it. Hits Kiker in the corner. Kiker drives in. He's going to take the layup. Crafty move, but it's not going to go.
Yeah, it looked like he stepped out there. Couldn't tell from our angle, though.
Helpenstein's going to push all the way. Dishes it out to Thurber. Thurber puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound McGrath. Kiker's going to take this one up the court. Wakefield's going to pick him up.
Hermit's got to get something here before the end of this quarter. Got to get a couple points here going.
I agree. McGrath's going to catch, triple threat. Passes it back up to Daniels. Daniels to Jackson. Oh, Daniels to Jackson inside to Powell. This is where you not want to be.
That's good defense there by Helfenstein. Really,
hopefully that one's off the mark. Wakefield's going to take this. Looks to make a move. Wakefield's going to swing over. Stolen by Alex Daniels. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, 2 subs here for the Hermits. Thurber's going to check out for Moransky. Hollingshed in for Helfenstein. Hollingshed, the transfer from Bishop Eustace in his senior year, had to sit out a couple games. First game in.
Stolen by Kiker, and he's able to save it.
It's the second time that's happened. Hermit's got to be careful about that. Good D by Kiker there.
Yeah. Obviously, Kiker, a quick kid, able to get to the ball, and he's showing it off here. Wakefield's going to look to make a move on Jackson. Wakefield looks in, take the pull on Midby, and that one's going to be off. Rebound, Powell. Jackson's going to hit Kiker. Kiker bringing this ball up. Swings it to Jackson. Jackson with a full head of steam looks to take it down the lane. That one's going to be off. Rebound. Hollingshed. Moransky's now going to take this one. He's going to. Hollingshed looks for the 3. He's not going to take it. He got stuck down as Friel puts up a 3. That one won't go. And this Hermits team still scoreless.
Yeah.
It's almost the end of the first.
Not really a high-scoring first quarter for both teams. Hermits don't have anything. Catholic could have more. Hermits have done a good job defensively, though.
One thing about this first quarter, it's going by quick. No fouls. As both teams playing a clean game. As Jackson looks inside. He's going to pass it back up top to Kiker. Kiker swings to McGrath in the corner. His 3-pointer. Bang!
Yeah, not really what the Hermits needed there. Left them open, tried to double team and get the ball, he couldn't.
Hollingshed guarded by Daniels. He's going to be fouled by Daniels. Like Helpenstein's going to check into the game for Oki Byron. You have to start to think frustrating starting to flow over for the Hermits as Jack Belisario checks in for Alex Daniels after that foul. Probably giving him a break. Don't want to let him get another foul before the end of this first quarter. Jack Belisario, a senior for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Hermits, if they're able to get 3, maybe get some momentum going in the second quarter.
Moransky's going to catch the ball. Back up to Wakefield. Wakefield hits Friel in the corner. Friel drives in. Back up. And he's going to be fouled on the jump shot.
Yeah, it's a foul by Kiker there. Team's first, his first.
So Hollingshed's going to go to the line. Shoot 2. Looks like Thurber's going to check into the game as well.
It's Moransky's. Looks like he's coming out.
Hollingshed's first one's no good. Now, if you're the Hermits, you just want to knock one down to get a point on the board. Thurber checks in for Friel. Daniels checks back in for Jack Belisario.
This free throw is pretty big for the Hermits here. Just getting a point on the board. Like as we said, momentum is key in this one. Hermits need it right now.
The Crusaders were able to jump out to a quick start here. Hollingshed's second free throw. It's also no good. Rebound McGrath. If you're the Hermits here, you want to at least hold them scoreless on this last possession. As Daniel's going to take it all the way, drive it to the paint. He's going to be fouled by Thurber.
Yeah, Thurber's first.
Good take by Daniels there. Obviously, again, at around half court. And with his size and speed, he's able to drive straight in, make a move, and draw that foul to go to the line.
Hermits will have some time here if they do get the rebound or on the inbound. So
Daniels is going to knock down the first one as Peyton Mazzanello checks in for Calvin Kiker. And as well as Jack Belisario goes to the table. He's going to check in for Alex Daniels. So I think that's 2 key players. Both of them fall in the foul trouble, obviously, being quick and going for those steals. As Moransky's going to take it up, tries to make a move. He's going to be fouled by Peyton Mazzanello. Wakefield looks to pass this one in.
About 5 seconds left in this one.
Thurber in the corner looks inside to Helpenstein. It's going to be Crusaders ball. Last touch by Helpenstein. Kiker and Daniels are going to check back in for this offensive possession with 4.4 left on the clock.
Yeah, you can't give them anything here. No fouls. Don't even try to foul on the shot. Just Hermit's got to get in that second quarter.
Kiker's going to take it with a full head of steam. He looks to shoot the half quarter. Hits the backboard, but it's off the mark. Powell thought he got the put back there to end the first, but it was after the buzzer.
Yeah, I mean, so far in this first quarter, Hermits not off to the best start. Really haven't got many shots going. Haven't really been great defensively enough to where they're holding this Catholic team. I mean, defensively for Catholic, I mean, they didn't give up anything.
I mean, as a coach, can you ask for anything better? Going into the first quarter, opponent's gym, making the far drive about an hour, going in, holding your team, the other team to a scoreless first quarter. I mean, put up 15 points and you hold them to scoreless.
Yeah, I mean, Hermit's just gotta get something going. Get one shot, maybe a three, something that's gonna give them this momentum to get back in this one. I mean, if you're the Hermits here, what are you doing?
I think you gotta do exactly what you said. I think you got to get the ball to Friel. You got to get Friel hot. I think you got to run some plays, run off some screens, have Okie Byron set some screens, Friel roll off of it, and have him shoot those three-pointers and hope they start falling.
Transitional-wise, I think the Hermits have actually done pretty good limiting the number of fast breaks Wildwood Catholic is getting. However, I think the Hermits have to really use Okie Byron more, driving into that paint down low more. Even though they're big, Hermits can still get something there driving inside. Looks like Peacock checked in.
As well as Friel checks back in and Okie Byron checks back in.
So it's Moransky, Helfenstein, Okie Byron, Peacock, and Friel for the Hermits.
Jackson looks to make a move with Friel on him. Kiker catches at the top. He's looking inside, and that's what Okie Byron has to do. Prevent Powell from catching that ball inside.
Yeah, the height difference there. Okie Byron did a good job.
Daniels takes the pull up mid-range. That one's off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by Moransky. The last touch by him as it goes out of bounds. And I think everyone on this team has to crash the boards for the Hermits. You saw there, Okie Byron got in positioning, boxed out Powell, and no one else was there to fill that spot.
Yeah, Peacock, a really good team player here. Really good getting those boards for the Hermits.
Daniels drives into the paint. He's looking to take a shot. Okie Byron with the amazing defense. It's going to go out to McGrath. Kiker catches it at the top.
Good defense there by Okie Byron down low.
Kiker's going to catch this ball, looking to make something happen. Hits Jackson. Jackson with Friel on him. Back up to Daniels. Daniels hits Kiker. Kiker inside to Powell. Powell.
Whoa.
I believe that was 3 seconds.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he walked or had a 3 second
couldn't
there
tell
either.
There, but either way, Hermits are going to pick up the ball. And Friel's going to bring the ball up now. You wonder if they're going to pass the ball to Helpenstein. Let Friel try to pop off a screen here and shoot that three as Helpenstein drives and takes the pull at mid-range. It's off the mark. Kiker takes it down the other way. Bounce pass, hits Powell. Powell looking to make a move inside. He's going to be fouled and go to the line.
Yeah, this Wildwood Catholic team defensively has done a really good job. They're also playing a really high as like transitional wise, not really letting the Hermits get anything. Kiker's really just staying on that point guard position for the Hermits, so he's not really letting them get anything.
The first one's going to rim out for Powell. Obviously, this height difference for the Crusaders is tough. Powell's going to knock down the first one. Yeah. Second one. 16-0.
It's about 9 minutes into this one. Hermits still don't have a point. Got to get something here.
Friel's looking to make something happen.
Yeah, they're playing really far out on him. Standing about the midline, and they're playing him really closely.
Peacock with Jackson on him, looking to make something happen. Helpenstein pops up to the top. Looks for Moransky, unable to get it. Hits Friel. Friel now back up to the top. And this Crusaders defense, I mean, every person, as Friel puts up a three, it's off. But as I was saying, as Calvin Kiker pushes it down the court, passes it to Daniels. Daniels with the layup. Try to get flashy back to Kiker.
Yeah, good defense there by Helfenstein. Really good 2-on-1 play there.
Peacock's going to take it. It's blocked by McGrath. Now, if you're watching this game, the Hermits have not turned the ball over. I mean, there hasn't been possessions where I think the Hermits have lost the ball as Joey Wareham checks into the game. And the Hermits have not turned over this ball. It's just been missed shots. As Okie Byron swings it to the corner, Moransky puts up a three, and it's good.
Yeah, Moransky there. Maybe something what the Hermits needed. That's their first point in 10 minutes of play here in this one. Hermits may have some momentum coming here. Got to get a stop, though.
Looking for Powell. It's going to be knocked away by the Hermits. As during that break I said Joey Wareham checked into the game. Obviously, Wareham only a sophomore. He's going to replace Ryan McGrath, who Kiker's going to need to come out for Peyton Mazzanello due to blood. Looks like it's only a little scrape, but like I was saying, Wareham's going to check it for McGrath. Again, a guy that can shoot the three. If he's in the game and he's open, he's going to knock it down.
Yeah, except for those 2 times where they left McGrath open, Hermits have really done a good job limiting those 3-point shots.
Jackson's going to catch it. Joey's coming off the screen. Good job by Moransky staying with him. Daniels drives in. Spin move to Rosanello on the 3. Rosanello now drives in. Looks like he was trying to get out to Wareham there, but it's going to be taken away by the Hermits.
It's good defense there by Peacock.
Jackson's going to pick up Friel. Moransky now looking for another bucket. He drives in with a floater, and it's good.
That's 5 for Moransky so far. He has all the Hermits points. Hermits on a 5-0 run here so
Jackson
far.
and Powell's wide open. It's going to be a timeout by Coach Will Wareham. 30-second here. Just give his team a break. But on that possession there, you watch that back. Powell looked like he was wide open. I mean, the Crusaders' transition offense there, even off the inbound in the made basket, was able to get Powell wide open.
Yeah, I mean, Hermits didn't really do a good job there defensively. After that really good floater there by Moransky. However, you can't let that happen, though. You're on a 5-0 run. Trying to extend it, you just can't let them get open down low there.
Yep. Looks like Wakefield's going to check into the game. Alongside Oki Byron, Friel, Moransky, and Helpenstein. Moransky's going to bring it up.
So Peacock checked out.
Kiker's also going to step out for the Crusaders with Peyton Mazzanello now in the game as he gets sore with that cut on his leg. Friel looks for the shot, not going to take it. Wakefield swings it back out to Friel.
Catholic in the zone here, playing 3 guys up high. Not really letting the Hermits get anything.
Wakefield looks for Friel. Friel looks for the shot. He's going to take a mid-range, and it's good. Great shot by Friel.
That's really good ball movement there by the Hermits. Just work them around, let Friel get an open shot, and a really nice mid-range there.
Take it in. It's going to be stolen by Wakefield one-handed. Wakefield looks to push it down the other end. He's going to slow it up after being picked up by Rosanello. Moransky back up to Wakefield. Wakefield travels.
That was a big possession there from the Hermits after that steal by Wakefield. Trying to get something there. It was Moransky had the open shot, made a pass to Wakefield. A really nice pass. Wakefield just couldn't get his steps right.
Like we said about the Crusaders switching over to a zone, I think that's partially the part with Calvin Kiker stepping out of the game. Obviously, he was picking up the ball, playing that defense on the ball as Daniels looks for it inside, poked away by Moransky. He goes up with it anyway. Powell had the rebound, but he wasn't able to grab it. It's going to be Oki Byron's going to be fouled.
So foul on Joey Wareham. It's his team's first in this quarter.
That foul's going to be on Joey Wareham.
Hermits have been playing better defense, though, so far. I mean, only 3 points allowed this quarter so far. Hermits have 7 in the quarter.
Moransky looking, surveys the court.
If the Hermits can make this like maybe a 5-point game going to halftime, I think the Hermits will have some momentum.
Moransky now looking. Passes it up to Friel at the top. Friel's going to let that one fly with Jackson in his face.
Almost tipped it in, looked like his own basket. It was Powell.
Daniel's going to bring the ball up. He's looking. Oki Byron on Powell. Looks for Jackson. Friel picks him up. Jackson has nothing. He's still looking. Rosanello comes up.
Oki Byron played really close on Powell. Never let him get anything.
Wareham still looking for it. I think you have to watch Wareham here. I wouldn't be shocked if they run something to let Wareham get an open shot off the screen here.
Oki Byron switches back on the Powell.
Wareham looking. Hits Daniels inside. Daniels corner to Rosanello. Back up to Jackson. Inside to Powell.
Good defense there by Oki Byron.
That one's going to go in.
Oki Byron had the block, just
And Powell looked like he was looking for a foul there as Helpenstein gets blocked by Powell on the other side.
I think Powell's like 5th block of the game, and we're only in the second quarter.
As Peyton Rosano and Joey Wareham get checked out of the game for Ryan McGrath and Calvin Kiker, who's back after, looks like he has some sort of bandage on his leg. So it was just a little scrape. Moransky's looking. Just goes back to Oki Byron. Oki Byron in the corner from Moransky. Moransky. That one's going to be off the mark. Rebound McGrath. McGrath pass to Daniels. Looks like Kiker's going to get the ball here from Daniels as he brings it up. McGrath's going to catch it on the wing. Looks inside to Daniels. Kiker catches it. Powell's asking for it down low. He's going to make a spin move.
A walk.
It's going to be a walk.
Looks like Jacob Plenn's going to check in here. Oki Byron's going to check out. Hollingshed checks in for Helfenstein. So the 2 big guys for the Hermits check out. Friel's still in the game.
Like I said, immediately they go back to man. With Calvin Kiker stepping back in, he's going to pick up Moransky full court.
Yeah, Hermit's size here isn't really on their side, as really they're 2 bigger guys on the team. 2 of the 3 are checked out of the game.
Friel looks, makes a move in the paint. He's going to take the shot, and that one's in.
Nice floater there by Friel.
Kiker looks, pushes upside to McGrath. McGrath, he's going to stop at the 3-point line. Back up to Kiker, and they're going to restart the offense.
That was a good job there by Wakefield stopping that 3.
Top to Kiker. Kiker's going to drive into the lane, and there's no one there. Looks like Powell was able to suck out Friel. There was going to be no one there, leaving Calvin Kiker with a wide open. Plenn's going to now put up a 3, and that one's good. The freshman knocks down the 3 for the Hermits.
A really nice pass there by Wakefield. Saw him late, but got it there. A nice 3.
Kiker's now going to slow this down. Obviously a minute 30 before we head into halftime.
Hermits trying to cut this lead here. It's a 10-point game. Can they cut it?
Looks like Jackson was looking for the backdoor cut there on Plenn. McGrath's going to look inside. It's going to be airballed.
Hey, with a good defense there by Wakefield. Defensively, he's been very good today. Looks like it's a foul.
So they're not going to call a foul there. It's going to simply be out of bounds.
Looked like it hit off Hollingshed's foot.
I think there was the ref had a little bit of a foul there and out of bounds. And they're going to give the Hermits the ball on that one with no foul. Kiker again picking up full court, giving Moransky no breathing room for the freshman. Moransky swings it to Wakefield. Wakefield with the layup. Beautiful reverse layup for Wakefield.
Really nice play there by Wakefield. Wakefield having a really good second quarter here for the Hermits.
Daniel's going to drive into the paint, trying to move Hollingshed. Hollingshed, and they're going to call a travel.
Good D there by Hollingshed. Looked like an offensive foul. Called the travel first. Hermits, 8 points here. Down by 8 with about a minute left in this one. Trying to cut the lead. Hermits can cut it within 2 or 3. We're going to have a game here in the second half.
I agree, as Rosanello's going to check in for Daniels.
Yeah.
Wakefield's going to bring the ball up. Wakefield hits Hollingshed. Friel for 3. Bang! Deep 3 by Rory Friel.
Friel there, really nice play. Hermits playing good defense, playing good offense here in the second quarter. 17 points in the second quarter, only 7 given up, a +10 differential.
Looks like this Hermit team's starting to click against this Crusaders defense. Jackson looks like he wants to take one shot, slow down this team, go into halftime.
Hermits don't have a lot of fouls to give, so if they had to do one, they can. Won't put them at the line.
Kiker's going to look to make a move on Moransky. Drives into the paint, and he's going to get that one to go.
Yeah, not great help defense there. No one in the middle, so.
Wakefield takes it with 7 seconds left, looking for a shot. Goes straight to the paint, looks for the shot, the floater, and that one's going to be off the mark. 2 seconds left in the quarter. Looks like Jalil's going to, Moransky's going to check out of the game. Sorry. And with 2 seconds left, Crusaders up by 7. Let's see if they even get a shot off here.
Hermits had some time left on the clock there. So
Kiker's going to catch it, and Kiker's just going to heave that one down the court.
Hermits had some time left there. Really could have gotten a shot better than what they did. However, it was a good second quarter. Better than what we started with in the first. So Hermits really got to keep that going. Had more possession, played better defense, only allowed 9 points in that second quarter. So defensively, they've been a lot better. Offensively, getting their shots to hit more. Friel had that big three-pointer at the end. Jacob Plen hit that nice three-pointer in the corner. So, I mean, those 3 points really helping our team here. So they just keep hitting those threes, doing what they need to. I think we could have a game in the second half.
I agree. Obviously, those big threes from Friel, Moransky, and Plen keeping these Hermits in the game. And they've been limiting the Crusaders' threes as well. Calvin Kiker knocked down that one. I believe besides that, there has been many threes fallen besides Ryan McGrath's.
Yeah, he had 2, McGrath, from that first half. So, I mean, Hermit's only down by 7 here. So, it's a game. It's really 2 3-pointers, and you're back within 1. So, whatever really the Hermits need to do during this halftime to adjust, they can, and they can get back in this one.
I agree. I think those 3-pointers at the end helped. Rodeo can go into the locker room, tell the team, we're not down 10-0 anymore. We put up some points in the second quarter. We're back in this game, and we have a shot. We can knock down a few more shots, and we not only have a shot, we can win this game. We're not out of the equation at all, and I think Rodeo's telling his team that. And the Crusaders need to know as well, they can't lay off the gas. They need to keep pushing. They need to find that spirit they had in the first quarter, try to keep this game and run away with it.
All right, well, that's going to take us into halftime here. We'll be back soon. Hermits Broadcasting Channel. Wildwood Catholic 24, Prep 17.
St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists.
Hello and welcome back to Richmond, New Jersey. We're here to watch the Wildwood Catholic Crusaders take on the St. Augustine Prep Hermits. In their first half of action, the Crusaders lead the Hermits 24-17. The leading scorers for the Crusaders being Riley Powell and Calvin Kiker, each with 7 apiece. While for the Hermits, it's Rory Friel and Luke Moransky with 7 and 5. Friel having 7. So as these teams finish warming up to head into the second half, I think a few things they have to do better is the Hermits have to play better offense. I think every shot they took especially that first quarter, they were not comfortable with. I think it was rushed. I think the Crusaders were in their face. What do you think, Frankie?
I think that first quarter wasn't up to the standard I think the Hermits have been striving for all year. I think that they have to be better shooting that 3 ball. I think 2 threes they hit were Plen and Friel. And Moransky, I think, may have hit one too. So they have 3 threes so far. Hermits just have to get more of those outside shots to hit because Catholic's big. Very big down low. They have 2 really big kids, and they're way bigger than these Hermits are. So the more we can get outside shots to fall, the better we're going to be. And I actually think defensively the Hermits kind of shut down Powell. I know he has 7 points so far, but he's not really doing much. He's playing good defense on him, but that starts from having to limit the shots from the outside, though, as well.
I agree. I think Powell got a few offensive rebounds. He was able to get the shot back up. But besides that, inside, Alex Daniels only with 2 points. Usually he's a leading scorer for the Crusaders. So Hermits doing a good job on defense, containing the inside. A couple three-pointers fell here and there, but I think this is a massive third quarter for them.
Yeah,
they need to come out firing.
Hermits can get it within 2 points. Really can have a shot to win this game.
I agree. Looks like Jackson, Kiker, Powell, and Daniels and McGrath are going to take the court against the Hermits, Wakefield, Moransky, Oki Byron, Helpenstein, and Friel. Hermits are going to start with ball. Moransky looking to make something happen. Hits inside to Helpenstein. Friel now looking. He's going to take the pull up mid-range. It's going to be off the mark. Rebound McGrath.
Yeah, I think for those Hermits there in the end of the second half there, the first half, really started to get more comfortable. I mean, Plen hit a really big three in that right-hand corner over there. So maybe Plen's the answer with what the Hermits need. I mean, Wakefield had a really good quarter, but Plen was really playing well. The freshman showing his will.
McGrath's going to drive inside. He's going to get stripped. Wakefield's going to try to get on the rebound. It's going to be caught a foul.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on Kiker.
Kiker obviously trying to play good defense on Moransky. He's not letting him touch the ball, kind of taking away that point guard for the Hermits. So Wakefield's going to bring up the ball. Looks inside of Friel. Friel wide open with the layup, and it's good.
Nice layup there by Friel. Just got up above. Looked like it was McGrath. I couldn't tell, but really nice there, Barb.
Backdoor cut on McGrath. He was wide open with a good bounce pass, able to lay that one in. Kiker's going to look now. Kicks out to McGrath. McGrath at the logo. Hits Jackson on the three. Jackson inside to Powell. And Oki Byron plays great defense on Powell.
Good D there by Oki Byron. He wasn't goal side of him, but he did a really good job off that jump ball for him.
And I think that's what they have to do, prevent Powell from getting that ball inside. And Oki Byron, obviously an athletic guy who can get there, jump, and kind of knock that ball out of Powell's hands. Helpenstein wraps around.
A three-er for the Hermits would be huge.
Friel's going to look for that mid-range again. It kicks out to Oki Byron. Oki Byron now driving in. Looked for Friel on that cut. Wakefield going to take the pull-up mid-range. That one's not going to be off the mark.
Yeah, had Helpenstein wide open in that left-hand corner over there. Just didn't see him.
Jackson's going to catch it. Looks inside to Powell. Oh. Looked like Powell double clutched there and was able to draw the foul in the first one. I don't think Oki Byron hit him on the first initial layup. But I think as he brought that back down to go up again, Oki Byron was able to tap his arm there. Powell was able to draw the foul, sending him to the line to shoot two.
This could be Oki Byron's first, team's first.
Powell's going to knock the first one down. Powell, after transferring over from Middle Township, has been very good for the Crusaders, scoring around 16.7 per game, along with a big win against Middle Township. So Wakefield's going to bring this ball up. Both these teams come in their last losses with big losses to St. Joe's Academy. So this is an important matchup for both these teams to standings.
It looks like it's going to be a stack there. Gets free on the outside, trying to set a pick wide open in the middle.
Oki Byron's going to take Powell. And one for Oki Byron.
That's a really big play there by Oki Byron. Nice drive. Got fouled. Kind of put it up there. I didn't think it was going to go in. A really nice drive.
Obviously, Powell, big guy down there, long wingspan, staying at 6'7". So Oki Byron's going to shoot the free throw. It's going to be good.
Really nice and one there by Powell, by Oki Byron.
Daniels looks for Jackson. Jackson.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
He'll be on Daniel. Just ran right into Oki Byron Helpenstein. Helpenstein loves it.
It's going to be on Powell there.
Really? It's on Powell. I thought it was on Daniels. But
so Powell, physical guy down there trying to get the ball. Obviously, we saw him with Oki Byron posting up. So,
like we said, Hermits came out hot this quarter. Only down by 4. Hermits definitely in this game right now.
Moransky catches it. Looks for Oki Byron. Oki Byron tries to suck out Powell. He's unable to. Moransky looking for a move on Kiker. Unable to get it. Oki Byron catches it on the wing. Drives in. Back out the Friel. His three-pointer blocked by McGrath.
Looked like he hit his arm there. I couldn't say.
Jackson looks to take it, unable to. Daniels is going to try to drive in on Helpenstein. Tries to push off of him. Makes a layup, and it's good.
That was a nice drive there by Daniel.
Able to use his body there. Helpenstein, a big guy, but Daniel saying, I can get in there too. I can push you around even though you may have the height advantage. Wakefield catches it at the top. Looks to make something happen. Friel to Helpenstein in the corner. Helpenstein unable to get something going. Friel with a beautiful cut. It's going to be tipped away. Oki Byron grabs it. Hits Helpenstein in the corner. Helpenstein drives in. Hop step. And the layup is good.
Nice move there by Helpenstein. Tried to have the first one. It was a good pass under to Friel. Friel couldn't handle it. Got it again. Helpenstein came under, and a really nice layup there.
Jackson on the wing. Powell inside. Him and Oki Byron going at it. No foul call, but these two are pushing and shoving in the paint. Refs are going to let him play. Calvin Kiker drives in, passes out to Powell. Powell looks for the shot. No good. Rebound, Helpenstein. Kiker's fighting for it, though. Helpenstein there tried to throw it off of Kiker and made sure to help him up afterwards, let him know there was no malicious intent there.
I actually think he called a foul. He did call a foul on Kiker. That's his third.
And obviously, Kiker's now going to sub out for Rosanello, picking up his third foul.
Looked like he grabbed Helpenstein there, and Helpenstein trying to keep the ball, and not even trying to keep the ball, just get the ball, just chucked it at him.
Yeah, it looked like, at least afterwards, Helpenstein helping him. Kiker telling him that wasn't on purpose, just trying to save the ball there.
It's a big possession here for the Hermits.
Helpenstein. Friel looked for the three. Drives in, hits out to Moransky. His three-pointer. Bang! What a shot by Luke Moransky, the freshman.
Hermits are back in this one, like we said. That 1-point game, huge. Hermits on a run here. Gotta get a stop. Have to get a stop here. Can't let them get back in this game. It looks like Thurber's gonna check in.
Catches it around the logo.
Oki Byron did check out. Peacock checked in. That's stolen.
Friel able to get the steal. Looks like they're going to slow it down. I think that's a smart decision there. Looks like they did not have the numbers on offense. Powell obviously running back with his size. You kind of want to slow it down, figure out what you got. Helpenstein drives in, looks to make something happen on Daniels. Kick out to Friel. Friel looked for the shot, drives in, back out to Helpenstein. His three-pointer now. Off the mark. Rebound Jackson.
It looks like it's going to be a foul on Peacock. Looks like it's going to be Wakefield checking out for Thurber.
This Hermits team caught fire. As long as Oki Byron's going to check in for Helpenstein.
Wasn't a bad shot there by Helpenstein. Had it wide open.
I don't believe it was. Rosanello's going to bring up this ball with Kiker out. He's now going to run point guard. McGrath catches it.
Hermits have done a good job limiting McGrath so far.
Drives into the paint with Thurber on him.
Looked like
They're
it's a
call
walk.
A foul.
Ooh. I thought it was a walk there. It looked like he took about 5 steps.
Looked like it was close. I mean, looked like Rosanello tried to get his feet stepped but slipped a little.
That's Thurber's second.
I think he did pick up an extra step there that the ref was unable to notice. Rosanello goes to the line to shoot two.
I really didn't think it was bad defense there by Thurber. I mean, I thought he walked, but ref didn't see it that way.
Rosanello is able to knock down the first one, taking his second one now. Obviously 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third quarter. 30-27.
Looks like it's going to be a timeout here by Wareham in the squad. We'll go to break. We'll be back.
St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where.
We're back with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third quarter. The Crusaders coming out of their timeout. Hermits already looking to take the floor. You have Joey Peacock, Grayson Thurber, Mideoki Byron, Luke Moransky, and Rory Friel.
Hermits not really that tall here. Only have 2 of their 3 big guys in the game.
No Helpenstein. It looks like they're going to come out in the zone. Moransky's going to catch it. Looks for shot. He's going to take the three-pointer. Nylon for Luke Moransky, the freshman, who's going to be able to knock that one down and make this a tie game.
Yeah, really nice shot there by Moransky. Had space, was looking to take it, took his time. Didn't see anything open, he just put it up there. Really nice dude.
McGrath now looking for something.
It's been a good 2 quarters of play here by the Hermits.
Looks for Daniels. Daniels on Oki Byron. Tries to move him, unable to. Takes the shot anyway. It's going to be hit out of bounds by Riley Powell. Hermits ball.
Yeah, good defense again there by the Hermits. They have looked very good defensively here, apart from that first quarter. And even the first quarter, it wasn't bad defensively. Just a really
10
good
points. But it looks like their offense has started to click. Kind of figured out this Crusader defense as Moransky hits Peacock. Peacock drives into the lane. Back out to Moransky. Moransky again for 3. Bang! Luke Moransky is on fire tonight.
Moransky, the freshman, a big 3-pointer there. Hermits have the lead for the first time tonight.
And Moransky is putting on a show here in Richland. Daniels on Oki Byron. Posting him up. Looks inside. Gets it to Powell. Powell takes the shot. It's going to be good. Powell obviously using that big frame of his on Friel. Friel a big guy, but when you got someone that's 6'7", Peacock swings it down to Friel.
Being tightly guarded there.
Looks to Thurber. Friel now gets caught in the corner. He's going to get trapped. Jackson with the steal, pushing it up the court. They got a 3-on-2, hits McGrath. McGrath has Thurber jumping. McGrath for 3, no good.
Could be a foul on Oki Byron, it looks like. His second foul. Plen's back in the game. Oki Byron's going to check out. Thurber's going to check out. Helpenstein comes back in.
Rosanello passing in this ball. I think you're going to try to get Daniels on the cut here. And they do.
Stolen by
pass,
French.
Stolen by Plen. Plen taking it all the way on McGrath.
There'll be a foul.
That's great. Great control by Plen there.
The freshman really playing good for his minutes tonight so far for the Hermits.
Both freshmen tonight putting on a show beyond the arc. Plen's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, 2 of them being in the bonus. Looks like Wakefield's also going to check into the game.
Maybe. Looks like it's going to be Peacock.
Plen's going to knock down the first one. He's going to check out for Moransky.
It's been a good second half so far by the Hermits.
Great. Plen's going to take his second shot. That one's good as well. It's like the Crusaders are running a fast-paced offense here. Rosanello's bringing up the ball back up to Daniels. Daniels swings over to Rosanello. Rosanello looks for Jackson. Jackson catches it. Back up to Daniels. Daniels looking for Powell inside, but Friel playing great defense.
Yeah, good D there by Friel.
Daniels using his body. Tries to post up Helpenstein, unable to do so. Friel now pushing down the other way. Friel takes it back out. Hits Peacock at the top. Wakefield at the top.
Hermits got to get it. Got to get some points here.
30 seconds left. You wonder if the Hermits are thinking to take the last shot here.
Yeah, if you're up 5 going into this fourth quarter, it's going to be huge.
Peacock catches it. Swings it to Wakefield. And it looks like they are going to let this go down, figure out an offensive set here and try to get a bucket. Wakefield, pass inside to Helpenstein. Helpenstein looks back out to Friel. Stolen by Daniels. 5 on the clock. McGrath looks to Rosanello. Rosanello with 2. 1.
Looks like a foul.
They're going to go into the third quarter.
Looks like he grabbed Peacock there, trying to get the ball. Could have been a foul. Hermits could have been at the line. But a good third quarter there by the Hermits.
It looked like Jackson was not happy with the way they ran the end of that. Obviously, I believe he was open. Kiker's going to go to the table here for this fourth quarter. But no, that was great third quarter by the Hermits, able to take the lead up by 3 here in Richland.
Yeah, I mean, the Hermits, apart from the first quarter with no points, defensively have looked very good. Offensively, apart from that first quarter, as we said, has looked on fire these past 2 quarters.
When you think about it, Hermits had 0 points in the first quarter, and already they have 35. I mean, between the 2 quarters there, they put up 35 points. It's good for this Hermits team.
Yeah, I mean, averaging about 17 a quarter, so it's been a very good start. Apart from the start, I mean, for the Hermits. Moransky there really came on in that third quarter. Really what the Hermits needed. He was that spark. I mean, if he could keep that energy, that spark going for the Hermits, I think the Hermits hopefully will pull this one out.
It's like Friel, Wakefield, Moransky, Helpenstein, and Oki Byron are going to be on the court for the Hermits. As we wait for the Crusaders to walk out, it's going to be McGrath, Daniels, Powell, Jackson, Kiker.
That last possession there from the Hermits really could have been a turning point in this game. Going up 5 into the fourth quarter rather than 3 would have been huge. I mean, I know it was a lucky turnover down low, but Hermits could have taken a timeout, could have done something, drawn up a play, be up 5.
Kiker trying to work Wakefield. McGrath thought about the 3 there.
Good D there by Moransky. Closed him out before he could get
Catches
anything.
at the 3-point line, tries to make a move on Helpenstein, unable to.
That's great defense there by
Back out
Helpenstein.
to Kiker with a full head of steam, takes the layup. No good. Rebound Oki Byron.
Good board by Oki Byron. Really good defense there by the Hermits. Good help defense.
Wakefield now looking to take the shot. He's going to be blocked by Jackson. Jackson now taking it out of your way. Open lane on Oki Byron. Jackson. Rebound by Jackson again. Back out to McGrath. To Daniels. Oki Byron again. The defense on Daniels. That one's going to be good. Great move by Daniels there. Had Oki Byron in the air, was able to spin off him there. Get that left-handed layup as Helpenstein brings this one up and swings over to Wakefield.
Yeah, turnovers have hurt the Hermits their last 2 possessions offensively. Got to get something here. Extend that lead back again.
Drives in, looks to take the mid-range. Barely off the mark. He looked like he was looking for a foul there. Kiker's now going to slow this offense down, which you don't see the Crusaders do a lot, but they're going to do here. Kiker hits Powell inside with Oki Byron on him. Back out to Kiker.
Defensively, Oki Byron's been one of the best players in the court tonight.
I agree.
Really is limiting their big man to nothing, really. I know he has a couple points.
Powell's going to get this one. Oki Byron.
Oh, a late foul call.
And they're going to call the foul on Oki Byron there.
That was great defense. He was straight up on him. The back official calls it on the baseline. He said he hit his arm. That's Oki Byron's 3rd.
Looked like Powell was even shocked there on that foul. He's going to take his first one. It's going to be off the mark.
Coach is not a big fan of that foul call there. Plenn's going to check back in.
Plenn's going to check him for, I assume, Oki Byron after that foul. That's correct. Powell's now going to switch on to Helpenstein as Daniel switches on to Plenn.
Yeah, the Plenn matchup in the corner there hasn't really been Daniel's best matchup for him. Plenn's been really doing good for these Hermits.
Helpenstein catches it. A lot of off-ball movement here as Friel drives into the paint, looks to take the layup. Tipped by Kiker. They're going to call a kick ball here. It's going to stay Hermits' ball.
Hermits going to run their set. Be inbound. We're tied here.
Friel catches it, puts up the 3. Off the mark.
Foul!
And they're going to call the foul. And Powell and Daniels are not happy about that one.
Maybe a makeup call there from the last foul.
Friel's going to go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, it's a big call there from the Herb.
The ref's going to say that during that shot, Tayshawn Jackson, who was on the floor, was in the illegal space when Friel put that one up, leading to a foul.
I think it was on Daniel.
Well, apologies there, David. just Friel had no landing room there when he went up to shot it, meaning that has to be a foul. Friel's 1 for 2 at the line, shooting his third. It's going to be good. And Kiker with a full head of steam is coming straight in. He's now going to take it up. Wakefield on him, screened by Daniels. Kiker looking to make something happen here. Daniels catches it at the top. Makes a move on Helpenstein. Going to use his body here to drive into the paint. And Daniels has the layup. Tie game.
Daniels just did a move I've never seen before. Put it through his legs, but didn't even dribble.
Glenn's going to catch it. Looks to drive into the paint. Helpenstein. Take this one out. Helpenstein on Powell. Spin move. What a move by Helpenstein.
A nice move by Helpenstein there on the spin. Bench loves it. Hermits up by 2.
Jackson now bring up the ball. Looks to take Plen. Jackson with the layup. And it's good.
Yeah, he got baseline there on Plen. Nothing really Plen could do. Only if he could have fouled. Only could have fouled him there, but a nice layup there by Jackson.
Sean Jackson on Friel. McGrath on Wakefield. Kiker almost got backdoor there by Moransky as Helpenstein takes this one, hits out to Moransky for 3. Bang!
Moransky again.
And the bench is loving it from the freshman Luke Moransky.
He has at least 9 points here in the second half. Really coming on for the Hermits. As Reddy wanted a timeout, didn't get it there. Referee didn't see him.
Jackson drives into the paint on Plen. Jackson with the layup. I think Jackson using that seniority on Plen. Obviously, Plen a freshman, Jackson a senior, and just saying, I'm going to go to this paint, and I'm going to try to get this layup off. As Helpenstein drives in on Powell. Looks like he lost his foot in there, out to Plen. Plen, pass fake for 3. Off the mark, rebound Kiker. Kiker now pushing it up the court.
All right, that was a nice pump fake there by Plen. Had the defense be, could have taken his time more. Didn't, rushed it a little bit.
McGrath
shot was off.
Catches it. Back out to Daniels at top. Daniels thought about the three-pointer. He's going to let the mid-range fly, and that one's good. Crusaders lead by 1.
It looked like a moving screen there. Nothing really Helpenstein could do to get over it. It's Daniel.
Helpenstein. He thought about the three-pointer too. McGrath's going to pick him up with a double. Plen for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Moransky. Moransky looks like he's going to go right back up, and it's good.
Moransky again.
Having himself a second half.
As Hermits will take a 30-second here. Coach Paul Rodeo in his 48th season, one of the most winningest coaches in New Jersey history, and the history of the country, has led this Hermits team to really being one of those powerhouses here in South Jersey. You know, not really the season they 100% wanted, as injuries and other things have led these Hermits to having this 9-11 record. But Hermits still coming off strong. They fight every game. Every game matters to them. They were down 15-0 at the start of this game. They're up here by 1 in the fourth quarter with about 3 minutes to go.
I think the Hermits are proving here that when they're healthy, they can make something happen. They can win a game. Going against this Crusaders team who obviously took down Middle Township over in Middle Township, which is a big head-to-head Cal matchup. So a healthy Hermits team showing that they can win games.
Yeah, Hermits don't have that many games left in their year, so most wins they can have, they'll take. So Hermits really got to get
Kiker
a win
catches it
here.
at the top. Surveys the defense. Kiker looks to make a move. Jackson with the cut.
That's great defense there by Peacock.
Friel now down the other way.
Hermits got to get something here. Make this at least a 3-point game. An N1 would be awesome.
Friel tries to drag Powell out of the paint, which he's able to do. Obviously, you don't want Powell down there. They're going to put Jackson onto Moransky, taking him off of Friel. Obviously, Moransky having a big second half. Jackson with the steal, takes it down the other way. Jackson with the slam! Tayshaun Jackson with the slam down the other way, putting the Crusaders up by 1.
And that the pass the Hermits wanted there, and the slam by Jackson really riled up that Catholic bench.
And Jackson's fired up after that dunk. It was all him, taking the steal and taking it down the other way. Wakefield catches it. Okie Byron trying to catch it inside. Stolen by Powell. It's going to go out of bounds.
Got about 2:30 left in this one. They're going to sub out Peacock Helfenstein checks back in. Hermits have their guys out there. Probably going to play these last 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Friel tried to double cut there on Jackson. Jackson switches back on to Friel. Wakefield catches it. Inside to Helfenstein. Helfenstein at the three-point line. Pass it to Oki Byron. Oki Byron hits Moransky. Kiker on Moransky.
Hermits running an open set here.
Moransky's going to try to take it inside. Oki Byron in the corner. Crusaders lead by 1. 2 minutes remain. Helfenstein thought about the shot. Helfenstein spin move on Daniels. Good pass to Wakefield. They're going to slow it down again.
Hermits really taking their time on this possession.
Wakefield looks inside to Helfenstein. Helfenstein trying to make a move on Jackson, unable to. Friel. Friel's going to look for the post. He's going to take the shot. No good. Rebound. Friel back up.
And one!
What a play by Rory Friel.
That's huge. It'll be on.
It's like
It's going
looks
to be
like it
on
was on Powell.
A big N1 there by Friel. Really what the Hermits needed.
Oki Byron's going to check out for the Hermits. Peacock's going to check in. It's a great and one by Friel. Friel's going to shoot the first free throw. Only get one after that and one, and it's good. Hermits lead by 2. Kiker takes it up the court. Looks to make something happen. Kiker looks for Daniels. Daniels catches it. Powell sets a screen back up to Powell. Powell looking to drive into the paint.
Good
His
defense
layup.
up by
No
Friel.
good. Rebound Powell, and he goes back up with an and one by Riley Powell. Friel not happy about this call, and I understand why. Looks like there was a lot of shoving going on down there in the first place, and Powell was just playing aggressive.
Friel was on the ground. It looked like he was on the ground. I'm not too sure really about it. Not sure what happened.
Powell makes the free throw, putting the Crusaders up by 1. Wakefield. Rodeo telling Wakefield to slow it down.
Hermits, you have 3 timeouts here, so could take one here, slow everything down, maybe get a last shot.
Wakefield takes it to the corner. Jackson playing tough defense on Friel, obviously not wanting him to catch the ball and shoot one of those mid-range pull-ups. Wakefield looks to make something happen. Hits Oki Byron. Oki Byron takes it down the other side.
Yeah, more of this open set from the Hermits here.
A minute remains in this game, down to 50 seconds now.
Hermits may just hold it for one shot.
Helfenstein drives into the paint. To Oki Byron. Oki Byron to Moransky. Moransky for 3. Bang! Luke Moransky.
He's having one of the best games I've ever seen him have.
He's on fire tonight, and the Crusaders are going to call timeout.
The bench loves it. Moransky, one of his best games he's had all year. Moransky, been that X factor for the Hermits so far.
Moransky letting them know, you leave him open, he's going to let that go, and he'll let it fly. And so far this game, they've been all good. Crusaders are going to call a full timeout here. Obviously, it's a very good game.
Yeah, I mean, Hermits have really turned it on here this second half. Moransky having one of his best games he's had in this short prep career here. Has about 22, the most he's ever had as a Hermit. And really has been that factor for the Hermits.
Now, if you're the Crusaders here, I don't think you need to force a 3. I think, if anything, you at least want to get this game into overtime. You don't want to miss shot, have to start fouling, have to rely on a missed free throw.
Hermits do have 3 timeouts. So, if you're the Hermits here, what do? You have 3 fouls to give, 2 or 3 fouls to give. So, I wouldn't foul, I wouldn't put them at the line. I would be cautious. I think they're going to try to get it down low, which they've been trying to do all night. Or, if anything, McGrath with the 3-pointer.
I agree. McGrath for the 3-pointer, scary here. He's had a few clutch big shots so far in his career. One being against Middle Township, one against Ocean City. If you need a shot in the clutch, Ryan McGrath in that corner can be scary for the Crusaders.
Like I said, Hermits do foul. Peacock subs in. Looked like he's going to just sit on McGrath, which I think is probably the good option here for the Hermits. Just don't let him touch the ball.
Pass inside. He's got nowhere to go.
And a timeout.
Close by Kiker. He's able to get the timeout there right at the end. Almost
a 30-second timeout.
It's going to be 20 seconds left in this timeout. But I'll make sure to give you guys the full correct time here in this game. Obviously, the Hermits lead by 2. Crusaders ball.
Yeah, I mean, Friel and Moransky have really been the 2 X factors for the Hermits tonight. Best I've ever seen Moransky play. The youngster making his impression here tonight. Hermits getting hot. Getting hot down the stretch here late. That's huge.
29 seconds remain in this game for all the viewers.
Hermits, I think they have 1 or 2 fouls to give, if I'm correct.
Feels like Moransky has had 40 so far the way he's been shooting.
Looking like Luka out there.
Hits Daniels at the top. Daniels hits Kiker. 25 seconds remain. Kiker hits McGrath. McGrath thought about it, and he's going to travel.
Peacock, good defense.
And I think McGrath had the shot there if he didn't walk.
Looked like he just caught it. Chopped his feet a little. That's a walk.
Powell saying, are we fouling?
So a full timeout here.
Full timeout called by Rodeo.
I mean, if you're the Hermits here, you got to get it in the Friel. Got to get it in the Friel and Moransky. They've been your 2 best players, your best shooters on the team. Really, I think they're going to double them. Maybe get the ball to Mide or Kyle. Make them go to the free throw line rather than Friel or Moransky. So down the stretch here, Hermits up 2. Have a foul or 2 to give. What do you do?
I think if you're here, you got to put Calvin Kiker on Luke Moransky and prevent him from touching the ball at all.
Yeah, I mean,
you put Jackson on Friel, prevent Friel from touching the ball, like you said. I think you try to force it into the hands of Helpenstein or Oki Byron here.
Now, do you set up in a zone in a sense of don't let him touch the ball and have Powell just stand in that paint area down low?
I think that's an option for the Crusaders here.
Looks like that's what they're going to do. Yeah, they're going to sit in the zone here. Hermit's got to be careful here.
That's tough. Plen obviously checks into this game too. Plen has been knocked down from the free throw line so far.
So Hermits have their best shooters in the game. I mean,
Helpenstein passes in Oki Byron again inside of Moransky, and that's not what the Crusaders wanted there.
Wildwood Catholic do have fouls to give. Forgot to mention that.
Now again at the baseline. Helpenstein again looks to pass in.
It's a good job.
Jackson's going to be on the ball.
Good job by Mide there. It looks like it's going to be a foul on Daniel. So now they're on 4. So they do have 1 more foul to give. It looks like it's going to be Hollingshed that's going to check in.
Kiker on Friel. Hollingshed's wide open. Looks like Oki Byron, when he checked out, little miscommunication by the Crusaders. Didn't notice Hollingshed checked in. Hollingshed's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
It's going to be on 0 again. It's going to be on Daniel. That's his third. So they're going to put Hollingshed to the line. Hermits clearly trust Hollingshed. Game on the line here. Hermits up 2. He has 2 shots. Got to make both.
Crusaders bench is up, trying to distract. Hollingshed's first one. No good. It's going to keep this game a 1-possession game.
This shot is probably the biggest shot of the game. Has to hit this, make it a 3-point game. Hermits do have a foul to give.
Here, if you're the Crusaders, you have to go to McGrath for 3.
Hermits not taking any chances. No one.
Hollingshed's second. No good. Rebound, McGrath. 15 on the clock. Kiker takes it.
No.
And that looked like that could have been a walk there. But they're going to give Kiker the timeout. 11.8 on the clock. It's going to be a full timeout for the Crusaders.
Helfenstein was screaming for the walk there. Couldn't believe it.
I understand why. I think
he did stop his feet. It looked like he just stopped.
Kiker came to the stop to try to call that timeout. Wakefield's going to check into the game, obviously.
Defensively here, do you put in Peacock and just have him sit on McGrath? I mean, he's done a very good job of just taking McGrath out of this game, except for the first. McGrath only has
the
6.
Crusaders run here could possibly be an elevator screen trying to get McGrath open to start off the possession.
Now, if you're Catholic here, are you going for the win or are you going for the tie?
I think you go for what you got. I think they're going to start off with an elevator screen, top of the key to McGrath. McGrath's then going to look inside, see what he has. Obviously, they still have 11 seconds. So with McGrath catching at the top, he's going to look, possibly look to Powell inside, to Daniels inside, see if they have a matchup there they like. If not, I think you try to go to Jackson on a wraparound and have him with a full head of steam get into that paint and make that layup.
The thing for the Hermits here is if you do get it inside, you can't foul.
You can't.
Let him go up and let him make the shot. You can't foul and lose by 1 here.
Powell shooting very good from the line today.
So looks like they're going to have Powell starting at the top.
Powell runs.
Got to get over the screen here.
Kiker, 11 on the clock, 10. Kiker is going to be fouled.
Yeah, smart there by the Hermits. It may take a timeout. Have 2 left. They're not. Talking about putting Peacock
Jackson's
in.
now
Looks like
passing it in again.
Now looks like they're going to run the same play.
Wonder if he looks at Daniel straight away down low.
Got to get over the screens
He
here.
does.
Good steal.
And it's stolen.
Timeout. Looks like it's going to be a timeout. Helfenstein gets a nice steal by Helfenstein.
Helfenstein able to wrap his body around Daniels, stick a hand in front, and poke that one free and jump on top of it.
That's the biggest play of the game so far. Helfenstein. Great defense. I mean, Helfenstein saw him was coming, read the play. Those goalie instincts he has are from lacrosse. The D1 lacrosse recruit going to Richmond really just read it like a book. Just saw that he was going to throw it in. Got it. Hermit stole it. Jumped on it. Called that timeout quickly. Both referees saw it. It wasn't even a question. He got it off.
And it looked like from our angle as well, same angle we're staying as Tayshaun Jackson, Daniels did have the open. He had his hand out. He had his body towards him. And right at the last second, Helfenstein just stuck his hand in front, poked that ball free.
Now if you're the Hermits here, you have Friel, Oki Byron, Helfenstein, Moransky, and it looks like it's going to be Wakefield. So
you assume you foul straight away here, try to send him to the line. But
I think you got to get the ball to Friel and Moransky, as we were saying earlier.
Like I said, Jackson picks up Friel, Kiker picks up Moransky, preventing them from getting the ball. And they're going to call a foul on Jackson there. I think that could have gone either way.
Could have been an offensive foul.
Definitely.
On Friel.
Looked like Friel had some of his jersey there. And they're going to call a warning on flopping for Tayshaun Jackson, which you don't see very often in the high school level, but obviously that a new rule. Can't flop in this game.
Now, it's not a foul. So it looked like he was going to call a foul. You know, I like Oki Byron here if he cuts down and then cuts back up. And Friel gets it in.
4.3 on the clock. Jackson overcommitted there on the steal, unable to get it. So Friel had a few seconds to take the ball up, dribble.
Now, if you're the Hermits here, this is the person you want on the line. Not going to jinx anything here, but this is the person you want taking these last 2 free throws for the Hermits.
Friel, a very good free throw shooter. Looks like they're going to. Friel's first one is good. It's close. That one was close. Had us on the edge of our seats over here in the booth.
Now,
second one.
If you make this.
Friel's second one. No good. Rebound Daniels. No timeout for the Crusaders. Daniels taking it all the way. And he's not able to get a shot off.
The Hermits win.
The Hermits are going to pick up the win there. Daniels thought he had more time on the clock. And after a stellar performance by Luke Moransky, the Hermits are able to take down the Crusaders here in Richland.
That's the best performance I've ever seen from Moransky so far this year. Hermits, actually, I think that's the best basketball they've played all year. After the not so good first quarter, Hermits got over the hump, got the W. All right, so we look like we're going to send it to commercial. Looks like we're going to try to get Luke Moransky here for a post-game interview. We'll be right back.
St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. If you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy conventional classifications. They are not simply students or athletes or artists. They are young men of multiple interests and talents. Young men filled with curiosity and a desire to better themselves and those around them through a top-notch education rooted in the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. you aspire to grow and learn in the company of like-minded young men, St. Augustine Prep is where you should be. St. Augustine Prep students defy.
All right, welcome back to Hermits Broadcasting. I'm here with Luke Moransky. Luke, what do you think about the performance tonight?
It was a great comeback win, great team effort.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys starting off pretty slow, tough first quarter, but in that second half, especially you caught fire, ending with 22 points, knocked down a few big threes. What was going through your mind when you hit a few of those big threes?
I was just thinking, keep shooting, and then also wanted to bring energy on defense and just get the team going.
Yeah, that big three at the end really led the team to the win. What was going through your mind at that point?
Just don't let them score.
Thanks. Well, Luke, I really appreciate it. Good job tonight.
Appreciate
Good win
it.
for the team. All right, that'll do it on Hermits Broadcasting Channel. Really good win for the Hermits tonight. Hermits take it out with the 51-48 win. I'm Frankie Brown with Madden, signing off on Hermits Broadcasting Channel.